Hello, vinyl community. It's good to be back. This would be video number 3 for me. I had hoped to make one last weekend, but was busy with work, and then by the time that was done, it was time for the premiere of The Walking Dead, and so I did not have time to get to that, unfortunately, but here I am again for number 3, as I said, and thought I would talk about some of my box set vinyl, mainly box sets. Starting off with, if you can see that, Lou Ragland's "I Travel Alone," which is a Numero Records. It's got the shrink wrap on it still, so it's probably might have some glare there. Um, this came out on Numero Records last year, and it's available to be purchased on its own. But I got it as part of the their yearly vinyl record subscription that I signed up for last year, and signed up for this year too, for that matter, but have not got everything yet. So this has 2 double albums in it. Lou Ragland, it's kind of a funny cover, I think, and but inside you get the gatefold, and it's got a little book in here about Ragland, who is one of those could have been, should have been, didn't been soul singers. Really good top soul music in this stuff that for whatever reason he just never got the breaks, and so he's not very well known. But you can remedy that now by going to Numero and buying this set. Hot Chocolate is another as a band he was in later. These are his earlier 60s to 70 or so. This is late 60s to early 70s. Kind of a cool gatefold, I think, in there. Good stuff on both those albums, and got that last year, and that's one of the records that I spend quite a bit. Stick with Numero here for just a second. This is a big heavy sucker. Syl Johnson's Complete Mythology, Numero number 32. I got this not too long ago. This has been out 2 or 3 years, I believe, and it is quite a big heavy set. It's got a booklet in it, LP size book, with a lot of stuff on Syl Johnson, who is like Lou Ragland, another one of the should have been, could have been, but just never got the breaks and not very well known. So a lot of information there in that book. You get, I think there's six albums in the set of Syl Johnson. Good stuff on this. I have played everything, listened to everything on here, but there's so much here that I'm still absorbing it all. It's quite a bit of music on here, and some really good stuff. With that box set, you get one last thing, which looks to be another album, but it's actually, open it up, and it is all those albums that I just showed you on CD. So that's a good deal. You get CDs for the car. You can download onto your iTunes for the computer, for your iPod, which I did. A couple of other box sets real quick. These are record store day pickups from, one of them was from regular record store day last year, and one of them was from the Black Friday record store day, not the one that just passed, but the one the year before. I don't remember which was which, but so Light in the Attic Records put both of these out. First one being Wheatl's Groove, Seattle's finest in funk and soul from 65 to 79. Numbered set here, I got 932 of 2000 made. Cool little flip top box. You get a CD comes with that of I don't know who these are because I have not listened to this yet. It's actually still sealed, so I need to listen to that. You also get a book, which talks about Seattle soul music, and there's ads and information on the bands that are featured in here in the 45s. Pictures of the labels and the bands. Cool stuff, good soul music. Best of all, download cards, so you can download the 45s onto your computer there. You get there's several 45s in here, and they've all got the same picture sleeve, the guy with the car there. Good stuff, cool stuff, and some reproductions of the original labels that the records came out on. I don't think any of these records were released right into obscurity and basically never heard from again until this set came out. There's a baseball card of the Seattle Supersonics mascot, which is what Wheatl's Groove refers to. That's where they got the name for that. Let's see here. The other one, also Light in the Attic's record release for Record Store Day, being Flip Side of Stax. These are Stax records from 68 to 74, which was kind of the end of the records, the label's lifespan there. I think they went out of business in 75. This is also 3767 of 4000. Similar to the Wheatl's Groove set, you get the booklet with a lot of pictures and information, and you get the cool reproductions of the old original Stax 45s, which is good stuff here. There's a Volt. It's kind of cool. Good music. There's Rufus Thomas on here, and Melvin Van Peebles, sorry, and then some people that are not as well known, latter-day Stax artists toward the end of the label's lifespan there. So that's good stuff. Let's see. This one I got a couple of 2 or 3 years ago. 13th Floor Elevators, sign of the Three-Eyed Men, and this is a big, thick, heavy cardboard box. Good stuff. This is actually the CD set, which is sold out now. They did put a set out on vinyl afterwards, which I am considering but have yet to buy. I think there's still a few of those around. These were limited to like 3,000 sets worldwide, I believe. So there are all your CDs that go in the booklet here. Big, thick, it's like a 100-page booklet on the 13th Floor Elevators here, which is pretty cool stuff. And I enjoy this set quite a bit because I knew You're Gonna Miss Me and a couple of other songs of theirs, but I didn't pass the 1 or 2 semi-hits that they had. Wasn't that familiar with the 13th Floor Elevators, and there's a lot of good music. The 2 CDs that have Rocky Erickson. I think the 3rd CD, Bull in the Woods, as far as the official band releases, is I think he's on it, but not for the whole album. I think he was basically out of the group by then. But you get the first album in stereo and mono, second album Easter Everywhere in stereo and mono. You get Bull in the Woods in I think just regular stereo, and there is some extra, these CDs, some live in Texas, some unreleased tracks, and quite a bit of stuff. You also get with this a big envelope full of all sorts of stuff. Bumper sticker, and I don't know, advertisement for one of their concerts, I guess. Another advertisement. You get a reprint of a newspaper article about them. More advertisements and some pictures of the band. And that's about it. I think, well, there's a couple of other advertisements. That was their business card back in the day, apparently. And that sticker, I guess that is. And yeah, that's that. So great music and a great box set on that. Like I said, if you want the vinyl edition, which I would love to get, I'm debating on it. That is still available. The CD set is long gone. This one, of course, from, what was this, last year or a year before that? The release of Smile, the legendary Beach Boys album, the mythical legendary Beach Boys album, finally released. Quite a bit of goodies in this box. You get the couple of picture sleeve 45s, Vegetables and Surf's Up on the old orange and yellow capital label. Good stuff there. You get another 45 picture sleeve, Heroes and Villains, which is Heroes and Villains Part 1 on one side and Part 2 on the flip side. Well, that. Best of all, I think, in my opinion, the vinyl album, double album of the Smile, gatefold, track listing on the back. Inside the album is a picture book, which is some great pictures in there. Let's see here. Brian Wilson there. And some miscellaneous Beach Boy pictures. And it's the words to Surf's Up on the back of that. The set also includes this cardboard thingy that folds out and is filled with CDs, which is 5 CDs in here. Yeah, 5 CDs. You've got the regular Surf's Up album proper, and then you've got the outtake CDs. There's another one up there. So plenty of outtakes and basically what's on the vinyl album. And you've got 2 more things in here. You've got the Smile book, which is really nice. Nice thick book that comes with kind of the story of the album in there. Quite a bit of information. Some great pictures in here again, like the booklet in the double vinyl album there. So yeah, good stuff there. And last but not least, you have a poster of the album cover. Let's see if I can figure this out here. Which is, oh well, pretty big and suitable for framing, of the man in the Smile shop there. I always like that album. I always liked the cover on that album. I thought it was pretty cool. So there is that, and it's good to finally have Smile out on regular release after years and years of it being one of the great unreleased albums, and just available through bootleg, and nobody knowing or people guessing on what the song sequence would have been on the various bootlegs. And so there, Smile. Um, but it's an album I'm still not sure what to make of. I love the Beach Boys, the earlier stuff, the up to Pet Sounds. This has got Surf's Up. The song is undeniable. There's Good Vibrations is great, but it was never one of my favorite Beach Boys songs, even though I will certainly admit it's one of their great songs. I don't dislike it. It's just one of those their songs for me. Heroes and Villains and Vegetables, they're okay songs. The rest of what's on here, there's some moments of true beauty and grandeur, I guess, isolated moments, but then there's also a lot of just sort of aimless noodling around, in my opinion. And I don't know that this or the bootlegs that came before it, I don't know how close to being a finished product this was before Brian Wilson and the rest of the band abandoned it. I know that they redid some of the songs for subsequent albums, Smiley Smile, and I think Wild Honey, and a couple other albums. Some of the stuff shows up in a different form, but had they gone through with the album and completed it or been able to, I don't know that it would have sounded like what we eventually got, or if it would have sounded quite a bit different. So it's just, some of the songs just sound like fragments or in the work pieces. Not that they don't have their moments, but I like it. I just don't know what to make of it yet, and I don't think there's anything. Surf's Up maybe aside, I don't think there's anything on there on par with Warmth of the Sun or Surfer Girl or God Only Knows, but I'll keep listening to it, and maybe it's one of those that you have to work on a while before it clicks. So anyway, that's some of my box sets, and hope you enjoyed looking at those, and I will try to stay on track and make another video here next week. And so thanks, Vinyl Community. Thanks for everyone that watched my first two videos, and have a good day, and we'll see you later.